going to show you 2 more shots, but we don't have to practice these. We have a shield? Yep. Shield. There we go. And I need a couple people behind it. All right.
Yeah, when you get to this guy, you lift his hand a little bit more to that straight shot. Okay.
Okay. So the first one, it's just a rising face shot, just a rising shot. Instead of standing here like this and throwing shots, start here and just bring it up. Right? It's going to come down below, come up from below his shield, and you may not see that coming up as soon as, like from here, he's going to watch it come from here all the way in, right? From here, you might be coming like this. See how I'm keeping my front hand down? My back hand just jacks it up. So he really doesn't see a whole lot of movement on my part. So it just comes from here, up, and in. Okay? So now the second one that I will show you, try that out on your own. You can try that out on a Pell even. Okay? The second one I'm going to show you, remember that double pump I showed you? Alright, you can do this. If he blocks, well, he didn't block. Okay, now I got to do something else. What I'm going to do is throw a shot here, specifically missing his face. I want to see what he does. If he doesn't move, right, I just go there and he doesn't move, or he blocks like that, I know where he's going. Now, Friedrich, right, he's back there in the second rank, just waiting with his pole arm to hit somebody. He might be a little closer. All right, scooch over a little bit. He thinks he's blocked. He's behind the shield. He's all safe, right? I've already seen where he's going. He's going to go right there. Well, I know I've got this spot right here. See where that's going? Boom. Okay. So just because you're in the second rank doesn't mean you're safe. Spears, if you can, and it's just shields, or maybe a spear is over there, or maybe your fellow spear over here is keeping him busy, watch for that. If somebody in the second rank starts getting a little close, or maybe I'm over here, and Tonus is in the second rank right there, working that side, boom, I'm seeing where he goes, and almost I can drop one right here and possibly get Tonus. Stand up. All right? Second rank is a target. And just because they're moving, I have done this. I tracked a guy moving across right behind. Boom. You can do that. So don't worry. Remember, your targets are not just the first rank. They're the second rank too. Third rank is a little far. But epic. Okay, we're not going to practice that. Let me check and see what's next on the list. Receiving a charge. All right. I need my line over here. We're fighting. You need where's my line? There's my line. Okay, and I need Frederick, you're my pole arm. Come on over here.
Yeah, that's a short skill.
Okay, so you, my pole arm, this is how we do this in Darkmoon, at least, okay? My pole arm's right here. He's knocking down spears, doing whatever he can to foul things up. Okay, I'm here fighting, I'm spearing, and you can tell when there's a charge coming, right?
Yeah.
You see that?
On the 3.
Okay, so they're coming over slowly. They're coming, and about the time I'll take my shot, and then come up, I rotate out, and the pole arm rotates in. And now he's beating on people. And then as soon as that is stopped, and they pull back, he rotates out, I rotate back in, and we're back in business.
At what point do you let them through and then kill them behind the shield wall?
Okay.
Do you do that?
Yes, we do. You can, if it's a single column charge, they're coming through. We have rotated out. Let the first one through. Don't let the second one through. Or maybe the second one comes through. Depends on how many people you have back here. Because all these people back here, they have backup weapons. They have pole arms. They want to do something too, right? Feed your buddies. Let the first one or two, because they're going to get beat down here, and then these guys shut the door. And here's why you do this the after the first or the second, okay? So we've got our lead guy. He's just got his head down and he's going through. He doesn't care, right? Maybe even the second guy is doing that. But the third guy, he's looking around to see where he needs to go next. He's not expecting to get crunched up, right? So that is the guy that's not huddled over. He's maybe standing up a little bit more and being maybe less or more stable or less stable, however you want to put it. He's the guy you want to shut down because he is not the one bowling through. He'll be easier to shut down and stop right there. Doors are shut. And then everybody starts beating on it. See how that works? Yep. But as a spear, you don't want to be here.
Right.
You want to rotate out, okay, and let somebody else in that spot and get your, if you have a backup weapon, have it, you can step back just a little bit so swords don't come over top. Step back about, sword length, but you can be helping hit anybody that's coming through. See that? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Spears supporting the charge if they separate trying.
Oh, something you can do. Remember I said throw your one shot? So here's a couple things you can do. When you take your first shot as they're coming across, you want to do it at maximum range. Go back, brother. If you can catch that back corner like this and open it up for one of the spears from over there to hit, that's great. If you can drop it onto the bottom of the shield and drive it into their knee and trip them, he falls down, everybody behind him falls down. Okay? Sometimes you can't do any of that, so what I have done is put it, if it ends up in the middle of the shield, back up. Put it in the middle of the shield, put as much resistance on as I can, and just ride it back. And you're slowing him down and getting you out of the fight at the same time.
You said something about fouling as well. Do you do that in this instance, or do you just do out of the way mostly?
Mostly out of the way.
Okay.
Because once I'm out of the way, if I'm fouling from here, I might get hit.
I'm not swinging.
So I want to get out of the fight, out of the way, so that my pole arms can come in. They're the ones that are really good at that position, at that range.
Yep.
But once I get out, when things settle down, then I can either be, I may not get back up in the line, but I can get back to here and be looking for legs, right? Because the shields are going to move their shields up. And then I'm looking for legs, lower body. I can even rotate a little bit, depending on where my pole arms are, and work the lower part. Okay? Now, hold on. Don't just aim for cups all the time. I saw that over there.
I thought it was quiet.
I saw that over there. No, I saw it. So sometimes if the guy doesn't understand, right, doesn't realize he's been getting hit, okay, stay right there, raise your shield, all right? You might put it here or just lay it on the cup, don't go like that, right? You're not hitting him, but you're letting him know that you could have. That's being polite.
Hey man, I will always take that.
Everybody?
That's not light. That's polite. No.
There we go.
And because you're not throwing the shot, you're just laying it there. You're not being mean. Sometimes people just need a second for them to realize what's going on.
We're all concentrating.
Right.
Up here.
Right.
Komar
Okay.
always told us, hit the pockets.
Yeah, the hip pockets, this pocket right here, that's really what you're aiming for.
Right here, because it's an actual cut. Right there, right there.
Yep.
Charges.
Okay. And also in the charge here, don't try and throw a cross shot when you're right in front of them, because there again you can get it broken in. If you're on one of the sides here, look for that. Probably, if they have body armor like this, a lot of metal, don't go for that because it's very easy to slide. There again, go for that hip pocket, especially if they're stepping into it, or go for that armpit. And there again, don't throw that armpit really hard. You know, you don't want to hurt anybody, but there, don't go for an arm. Those are really hard to stick, and most people aren't even going to take those when they're on a charge. From the other side, From the other side, if you're down the line a little bit, here again, you got the side of the body, you got the leg. Legs are hard to stick moving forward, so go for the body, or maybe the armpit pocket thing. Right. Oh, the other thing you can do,
Pop the shield over.
pop the shield. Hit that open. So the spear on the other side can hit him. Or even the poles in front of him. If you have a hook, hooks are really fun. I don't have one.
One right
got a
there in the
hook.
middle.
Yes.
Let me have a hook.
Mine has a hook.
If you have a hook, this is an aggressive hook.
Can you hand me mine?
And I'm going to talk about that too.
Yep.
So
Let me have mine.
Hook.
That's it.
You might even have to take a step back and just open it wide.
Thank you.
If they pull it, if you're doing that and they're pulling it, just let it go. Because they are probably pulling themselves over sideways. Or at least a little bit so somebody else can hit them again.
It does not have to be a big aggressive hook. This is the entirety of my hook. If I get on top of a shield and he traps it, I rotate it and it comes right out. All it is 2 pieces of leather. That's all you need.
Wrapped.
Wrapped. Strapping the crap to the shaft. But again, if he traps it, I turn sideways and it comes right out.
And that's exactly how I do my hooks. A minimal hook like that, so I can, that way they can't pull me. If they try and pull me, it's just a 90-degree rotate and it's off. Because believe me, I've used a hook like this because I borrowed somebody's spear and I got pulled right out of the line. Because somebody like,
Arc.
that man right over there.
Bring it over here in front of the camera. Not so close. Just like right. Yeah, there you go. And
Black
rotate
on the
it.
bad guy's side, red on mine, so
And
I
then
can see
hit.
it.
Ah. Thank you.
Let your spear go, guys.
Let your spear go. If they're nice, they'll give it
Be
back.
easy to miss from
Resurrection,
the
they might say, "Go
the
resurrect,"
person
I'll give it
being
back.
attacked.
Don't be mad about it. They're, if they do that, if it is a resurrection and they say go resurrect and I'll give it back, just go do it. It's another life. They're not. Your buddies will watch it and see where it is. All right.
You feel that strapped shields have more leverage to yank the spear out versus
I think so because you have 2 points of contact on the shield.
so, depending then on what you're targeting, you could choose to be more aggressive or less aggressive. What I'm just saying in general. For the hook.
So anybody got a center grip?
Hey, look, a center grip.
Look at this. Okay, come over here. So you saw me pulling on the heater. Back up a little bit. Okay, now on a center grip, his hand is up and down. Best way for me to pull is this way or this way. Because if I pull on the top, he can still pull back on that. Not as well as a heater or a strap shield, but he can still see how he's planting it on his leg and pulling. All right. So now if I pull, and I just now hold on, stay right there. Now I'm pulling on this and move it over just a little bit. Yeah. All right. Now I'm pulling. I put a little bit of force on it. He's pulling. Now I take the force off. Oh. See where that went?
Yeah, right.
If it had been in front of his face.
Yeah.
Boom.
Good to know, thank you.
Did you already show that?
That's why I got it.
So a hook, one-sided, two-sided, size of hook. It depends on personal preference and the size of your own body and how you want to work it. Okay. They can be real and they're great. So I come over here. Get a spear. I think you and I have done this before.
More than once.
So I throw a shot, or he throws a shot, right? And it moves. I see an opening. And it's going to come back. He's going to close up, and I'm going to lean back and say, "Art, do that again." Oops. There we go. Opened it up. So when do you think I should throw at that?
With
Just a half a second.
Yeah, just a hair after
Yes.
you guys.
Not when he already hits it and opens it. Not now, because he's just going to snap back. Okay, ready? You can throw that again.
No, I don't have it.
Right? As soon as he's starting, I'm just about starting. Because you're going to take advantage of that really quick opening. All right? So, the way you see that, like he might be 3 guys down, right? Here again, open up your vision, and he may be moved down. He may be fighting, and I might be here, and he throws that shot. Throw that again. I'm I am going to. Oh, you're not. You're full armor spear. Full armor spear. So I'm going to say, throw that again, Art. I'm going to block. I'm going to bump this so he doesn't throw at me, and then throw over here as a right-hander. As a left-hander, I can do the same thing, but go that way because that's the easier way to go. I mean, I can do it. Go ahead, get up here. Boom. Right? Rotate your wrist. If he's farther down, you have to take a little bit, maybe take a step, open or defend yourself, take the shot. You might even, if you're going that way, or if you're a right-hander, you might even do this. Block into the side as you're going there. Okay?
That's a good idea. That's very good.
Okay, now, y'all you understand that one? Okay, what if you've got two spears against you? Right? Go over there. Okay, they're in the line, they're right next to each other, right? I bring, come back up. So if you can play with them, mess with them, you get them close. See what I have just done? I've got them both where I want them, and I can throw. If I'm on top of the pile, I have the most movement. And there's my shot. From a right-hander's perspective, it's here and in. That's one way to beat the 2-on-1. But you can't just stand there and expect them to be in the right place. Sometimes you got to move them around. Hey, and doing this, you're just keeping them offline from you so they don't hit you. And then you just watch until you get the right spot. See? And then you take your shot. But you really can't just stand there with two spears coming at you, because you're going to die if you just stand there. So you got to move them around, and then when you get your spot, you might not even get them on top of each other. Maybe you get them where one's out there, you come back. All right? You have to move them to where you want them as best as you can. Okay.
You mentioned online. You get more detail on being online. Here and online
Okay. Try to remember what I was doing. With that. When I'm one-on-one?
Yeah, when you're one-on-one.
Okay. So from here, you can block down. You can block left, you can block right. But what you don't want to do, like I just kind of did there, is go way out, right? Because that gives him a chance to throw a shot. Keep everything from the guy in front of you. You need to keep tight, all right? See how Ark is doing just a little J shot? It's a classic rapier move, right? So I might throw a shot, and he might block it out. See that? Or if he just nudges me just a little bit, there, if I throw a shot, but he's blocked, and then he did a little J shot, and right to the chest. So something else that you'll notice, if you're up against a big, strong guy, all right, I might come up here and just press on his spear, just to get him to press back with more force. See where his spear is going?
Offline.
Not a hit, don't worry about it. I'm not used to these big. Yeah. So now he's pushing. There's that J shot. All you have to do, if he pushes, drop it down. See how far it goes when he's putting a lot of pressure on your spear? Just by dropping it down, he keeps on going, and that gives you the opening. Right there. If he comes back, it's probably really fast. Drop your spear again, and throw it again. I have been there where I do this, he goes there, I go there, I just do that. I get them doing kind of a metronome, and sometimes I don't even have to move my spearhead. And I just wait. Wait for the spot, there it is. If you can get them doing a metronome, you can find your spot. But that predicates on that they're over-blocking. Over-blocking. So remember, you don't want to over-block. If somebody starts pushing on you, Just let them. Just do that. Or maybe drop it to their leg or their hip pocket. Okay? If they're going to push hard, just disengage, let them go. Let them go sideways. Make sense? Check the notes. Okay, we talked about working with another spear. Ark and I were working together saying, hey, throw that again. There are times when you're with your unit, like a lot of the spear guys in Darkmoon that I know, we know what each other are doing because we've been fighting with each other so long, we really don't have to talk. I can almost see where their spearhead is and know what they're doing. That's why you practice a lot with each other. Use that communication, and eventually you won't necessarily have to. The downside to that is that if you get into a unit that you don't know, you have to remember to use the communication. All right, I've had that happen. I've done that. Not use the communication and then not been working well with that unit. High-low spots, defending with your spear. We're in the line. There's a couple of spears on the other side. We did blocks like this. We said block down. Another good block is, and you can do this with a pole arm, is just let's go from this side. Okay. Throw a shot slow. Just bring your backhand up. See that? And you're just driving them right into the ground. If you do it right. There. Instead of doing this or this, it's boom. Right? And not only are you blocking from the spear, now you've got your backhand up and you're blocking your hip, your face, and your body. Since the front of your spear is down, you might have somebody throwing a shot at you. Now you have this block. Okay? That has frustrated me to no end, I can tell you. So that's another block. Blocking. What you can do is communication with your buddy. Hey, I'm blocking this guy, right? I'm blocking this guy down so you can hit him, and your buddy will try and hit him. He may even say to me, block his spear down, and I'll do that, and he'll throw a shot. There again, throwing the shot at the same time as I'm throwing a block. Questions?
Yeah.
Let's do some fighting.
Yeah. You're up.
All right.
Thank you, Sir Pellinor.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not done.
Okay.
We're not done. So, who's working spear in some of these? Come on over here. Shield guys, get your shields. Pole arms, get your pole arms.
You're fighting spear. Going over here. Bring it over.